Bars is back. Sam Ant. Oh God. What's up with?
Attention all my business owners, if you would like to advertise your business right before each video that we do here on Hip Hop News Uncensored, make sure you email us right now, advertise@hiphopun.com, advertise@hiphopun.com, ask about our holiday specials.
Uncensored is the vibe, so subscribe. Hip Hop Uncensored.
Alright, the people watching this, you're probably either enjoying the Grammys right now, you don't watch the Grammys, or you're going to start seeing clips all over Instagram or Twitter of people winning different awards. Now, we know that Beyonce and Jay-Z are once again nominated for a lot of Grammys, but the question that popped up in my head, because I'm starting to see little articles and things saying that Jay-Z's actually performing at the Grammys tonight, and I can remember a time where Jay-Z was boycotting. That's right, Jay-Z actually, along with other artists, boycotted the Grammy. So my question is, what happened to the so-called boycott of the Grammys? Let's dig into it.
You mentioned X. Like, you talk a little bit just about like what he meant to the culture and maybe meant to you personally.
By the way, the first time I boycotted the Grammys was for him. We both came out that year. He didn't get nominated. He dropped 2 albums, had 2 #1 albums in the same year.
Right. I remember that. Yeah.
They didn't even nominate him. I won that year for rap album. So my first Grammy win, I wasn't in. I wasn't even in the building because I boycotted the film. So there was a competitive thing, but it was big love.
So that was an interview from a couple of years ago where Jay-Z was pretty much saying, like, yo, at that time, like, I had to pull out and boycott the Grammys because if you guys can remember, I don't know how old you guys are, but if you in your 30s or even late 20s, you can remember around that time, it's arguable that DMX was hotter than Jay-Z. And I'm a big Jay-Z fan. I don't like to admit this, but I'll have to say that DMX, that around that time that he's talking about where he boycotted the Grammys because they didn't show DMX no love, not even nominating him. DMX was hotter. He was the hottest artist out. He had the most steam. He had the best songs, the most charisma, the most energy at that time. Yeah, Jay-Z was around, but DMX was that dude. And for him to be blatantly not on the Grammys, nomination list at all is a total travesty. And salute Jay-Z for that. So my question is, what happened from then until now? Because we see artists like Drake. I was reading about Bruno Mars and a large list of other artists who are saying to hell with the Grammys because, they are, it seems like blatantly, or for whatever reason, snubbing out top artists, top acts, right? For whatever reason. But again, my thing is, until you're in those shoes, you don't know how it is. And I can understand, that some artists are going to be snubbed. There's just too many of them. It just is what it is. But when you blatantly leave out the top artists, whether you're talking numbers, popularity, or a combination of both, it's certain people that can't be left out. Like at that time, you can't leave a DMX out. You just can't. So I feel them. I feel, anybody who boycotts the Grammys. But I always say, and I continue to stand on, get your own. Get your own. It might take some time, but it was a point in time where there were prestigious awards that were, ran by us, owned by us. We presented the awards that, were picking up sponsorships. Viewership was beginning to grow, and it was becoming something like, all right, this is kind of like our awards. Yeah, we go to the Grammys, we go to the Essence and all that, the Oscars and all that, still prestigious. But this is our awards right here. This is our joint where we get to honor ourselves, where we get to kind of get to cut out the nonsense and really, just enjoy ourselves. And we have enough resources, damn sure enough money to make this happen. It would just take, a company like, I don't know, XXL or whatever. Even when we get to our company, to a point where the Hip Hop Uncensored, awards where, we get to hand out awards. We got opening acts. We got people that come in and do a comedy skit, and Kevin Hart's opening, Kevin Hart's, emceeing it, and Jay-Z performs, and Beyonce performs, and all the latest artists perform. But the difference is we're going to make sure that all the top artists are on the ballot, or at least, and then also make sure that independent artists, have their time and podcast and, all that stuff. Producers. I think that'll be dope. I think it'll be real dope. But it takes money, it takes resources, and it takes, a lot. So shout out to anyone. I give the Sheen Awards. I'm actually looking at the badge from the Sheen Awards down in Atlanta. We went to very great award show down in Atlanta. They brought us down last year, and I can't wait to go again. It was great. And they honor people, give people like humanitarian awards. But they got, they had Pastor Troy. Got a chance to meet Pastor Troy. Who's the other dude? Jazzy Faye. Marion was supposed to be there. I don't know what happened with that. But yeah, it was dope, man. So it can be done. It definitely 100% can be done. And, that is what it is. It'll take time to grow it, but that is what it is. So we'll see. We'll see how things go. But I want to know what happened. If you got the answer in the comment, what happened to the boycott of the Grammys? Some artists are still doing it, but to see Jay-Z there now, Beyonce and all those people, it just kind of makes you wonder. And no shade or nothing like that at Jay and none of them. I mean, hey, it is what it is, right? But I definitely would like, to know. But hey, it's your brother Oga, man. Hip Hop News Uncensored. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Hit the like button on the way out, and make sure you guys check out our website. Our website is hiphopun.com. It's hiphop.un.com. We're out. Peace.